everyone. It's Anahata. How are you? We are already on day 6 of our adventure. It's a 14-day journey through one of my best-selling books, Fear Detox. Now, it's 21 days when you get the book, but we're just going through the first 14. Now, there's no order to it. So whenever you're hearing this message is the right time to join in the fun. It's a free, guided 2-week journey. And you can always circle back around to the ones that you missed at the beginning. Come into the Assisting Frequencies group if this message feels right to you. And today's essence is so amazing. One of the favorite categories I have of the Anahata Codes, the Book of Codes, one of my other books, is the tree category. And I did an entire YouTube 16-minute video years and years ago about the essence of trees. They are such wise elders. They are the epitome of presence and of patience and peace and acceptance and wisdom. And this is why when people say, go hug a tree, they're meaning there's medicine in the tree. And I encourage you today, whether you understand this message or not, to just go and hug a tree. It is so therapeutic. You can literally release anything that doesn't serve you, anything you're having a hard time letting go of. And you can just imagine it being transmuted by Mother Gaia. And simultaneously, you know, trees do this in real life without your visioning and intention to release. They are taking in the carbon dioxide and they're releasing breath, oxygen, right? So they transmute naturally. And so when you hold on to a tree and you relax and you feel at one with it, you can actually receive replenishment, raw prana from the tree. They are beautiful conductors. And if you look at the way the roots grow, that's why they call it the tree of life. You know, the roots go in that toroidal fashion, that sacred signature of God. It's one of the best gifts that God has given us, in my opinion, is trees. And so if you go and you be with a tree, and if you just let your energy layers merge, you know, you're oscillating in and out of wave into particle, wave into particle 7 times per second. So you can definitely merge in with a tree in ways that benefit you physically, mentally, spiritually. This is why perhaps Buddha had his enlightenment moment while he was sitting at the base of the Buddha tree. Sorry, not Buddha tree, it was the, I can't think of the name. You guys can tell me in the chat here. Gosh, it's right at the tip of my tongue. Anyway, so Bodhi, the Bodhi tree. Yeah, B-O-D-H-I. All right, guys, so let's get into today's lesson and go over to the Assisting Frequencies group if you want to read it, because I'm not going to give you the code. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it is a tree. And this tree is going to help you to shed the external false identity and grow from within. This is regeneration at its finest. This is letting go of old storylines that no longer serve you. This is really emerging. And no matter your past, it's okay. Starting in this moment, right? We all lose our way sometimes. We all regret. But when we live and dwell in those patterns, then we're dense. We're going to repeat those patterns because the universe doesn't know yes or no. It only knows energy. So you're saying yes to that while you dwell in those places. Instead, just renew from the inside out and choose again, choose anew in this moment to do things differently, to think things in different ways, to learn more, to grow more, to reset. You know, at the end of the day, before you go to bed, ask yourself, how did I do? How am I aligning with the vision of me the version of me that I'd like to be? And if not, if you fell short, it's okay. Explore and practice new habits moving forward. Practice new scenarios. If you ever come up against that again, you can show up in the ways that you want to show up, right? And it also diffuses it. It really does, because your body doesn't know the difference between what it thinks is happening and what is happening. So if you rehearse a new scenario and you get very comfortable with being that person, then the next time it happens, you bet if you're conscious and you're self-regulating, and you're aware of what it is you're doing with your emotions and your actions and the thoughts you're thinking, you can absolutely snap out of those old patterns. And it's going to take practice. It's going to take conscious choice and then awareness of the ways that you do fall short without condemnation, right? These are fear-based densities are helpful alerts, right? They're just alerts. It's allowing you to see if you're centered or on the ragged outer edge. That's it. So rather than getting offended by it and deeply hurt and wounded by the actions you take and those of others, instead, take it as optimization data. Take it as a guiding post. Are you centered in love, unconditional love, or are you out on the ragged edge? And it's a guiding post so you can get back on track again. Don't lose your way by dwelling outside of that. And so the essence of the tree, you're going to love it. Some of them are 4,000 years old. And how do they grow that large and in that way? Well, you'll find out in the Assisting Frequencies group, but it's about regeneration. It's about going within and starting anew and not allowing those layers to follow you more than they need to. Be an alert. All right, guys, so much love to you and yours again. Inside the Assisting Frequency group is the actual post. So you'll read it. There's some helpful tips. And then I have a code for today, which is the essence of one of the trees that I'm speaking about. And if you tape that onto water, okay, with the words love and gratitude, and you wait for 6 hours, or if you have a wand, a frequency wand, you can wand it for 60 seconds. And then you drink it either later or right away. That is going to activate resonance remembrance through the code, your intention, and your heart. And of course, the water. The water is a portal between every other water molecule in the world and also Akasha. So at the center of every water molecule is a wormhole. And I talk about that in my other book, Light Memory, An Alchemist's Guide to Waterbending, if you want that one. By the way, someone's going to be winning a beautiful package of my books. I decided I'm going to give you all my books. There's 4. I don't have one of them here, but here's the other 3. Plus, you're going to get waterbending rocks if you participate in every day. Now, again, if you're late to the party starts when you arrive. So you can always loop around, and I'll leave that open for, the time it would take for someone to basically partake of it for if they started on the last day, they're still able to do it, right? So then I'm going to choose someone who's participated, meaning has commented every day and been present, and then you'll win those books signed and waterbending rocks. I hope you're having a great day, guys. Much love to you and yours. Bye for now.